So, what to do with contradictory desires and wishes, or wishes that we feel that cancel out each other, or that just could not work, that cannot happen one along with the other one? What can we do with this kind of confusion? Hi, I am Thais. Thank you for being here in Lilith's Zone. So, what can we do when we have two or more wishes that we feel cancel each other out, or that are not possible to happen together? This could be like, oh, I really want to start a family, but I also want to travel the world. Or, oh, I want to be carefree and be just in an utopic hippie lifestyle, but I also want to be a millionaire. So this cancels each it cancels each other. Or yeah, I really want a relationship, but I also want to have a lot of experiences. Here's the deal. These kind of desires are only contradictory because of your own story, because you make them so. Nothing is contradicting anything if it comes from the same source, in this case you. So if you really want something, it's because it's in your menu of possibilities. And that's it. It's just like, if I ask you right now to think of a color that you have never seen, you'll take a lot of other colors you've seen and try to make it into something weird that feels weird. But it comes from the things you already know. You cannot really think of something you haven't experienced, that's not within you. The same if I ask you to think of a country you do not know exists. So you're gonna take the weirdest name of one country and the first of this and the traditions of this one and morph it into something that's gonna come from your imagination, but still it comes within you. So if you have a desire, if you have any kind of wish, it comes from you. It comes from your inner source. So it all has the same root. You. Even if one seems to go here and the other one seems to go here, it comes from you. So there's no possible contradiction, not really. The confusion comes from the stories we're telling ourselves. So what to do? Well, the best thing you can do is just accept the desire. Just, okay, there's this story that says I cannot have this if I want this, and I cannot have this if I want this. It's not possible. I have to choose. Well, okay, you have that story. But let's just accept I want this. You know what? Universe, higher consciousness, myself, I want this, and I want this. Yes, I want this. Yes, I want to travel the world. Yes, I want to start a family. Yes, I want to study job. Yes, I want to feel free and carefree. And that's it. And then we add the other ingredient, which will be, and I want it to be easy, and I want it to be organic. And I want it to be in the best possible way for me and everyone involved. That's it. We don't do it in a clingy way that I really want it. Oh gosh, I want it. Why can't I have it? Because when we do it like that, it comes with the story that it's not really happening. So You don't have to believe this. You don't have to know it's going to happen. You don't have to have faith. You don't have to convince yourself that it's possible. You don't have to find a way. You just have to admit to yourself and accept. You know what? Yes, there's a lot of story, but I want this. And I want this. That's it. It's not your job to figure out how it's gonna come. Now, here's the catch. If you want the process where it all comes together, that's okay. You can say, I want to experience the process where it all comes together. I want that experience. And that's great. Then you'll get the answer. So you can either, when you accept the desire, you can either get an answer, an inspired way to make it all work. You can just get the right idea. Like when I said just some years ago, I just said, you know what? I really want to be a psychologist because I adore my job. And I also, not but. And I also want to do theater. And I also want to be a writer. And I also want to teach people about manifesting. And I also want to give conferences. Yes, I do. And it all, one day, I watch a video and then I watch a movie. And out of the sudden, it all made sense. Like, I can do all of this. It's possible. Just, why have I been telling myself I can do this if I do this? Like, I can. And I do. But it also can come without you getting the answer, just organically. But like it can just start happening. And that's beautiful too. If you want the answer, just say, and I want to have the answer. I want to go through the process where I realize how to do it. If you don't have to. It's just, I want this, I want this. Make it happen. And the magic comes when you accept it. That's the whole magic. That's the whole thing you need. Just accept you want something. Even with all the conflict that you perceive to be happening, even with all the obstacles, doubts, or all the reasons in your mind why this cannot happen if this happens, and vice versa. Just accept. You know what? Universe, myself, higher consciousness, I want this. And I want this. And secret ingredient, I want it to be as easy and organic and fluent as I want it to be. Or even better, for me and everyone involved. I want it to be easy. Thank you. This is what I want. That's it. You do not have to believe me or yourself or in your wish. You do not have to have faith. Just accept the desire. This is a beautiful way to test this thing out. This is how you prove yourself. Every contradiction, every obstacle, it's just a story. Just accept it. Give yourself a second to just sit down and say, I want this. I want this. That's it. I just do. Maybe I cannot have it. I don't care. I just want and want. That's it. And that's it. Just allow yourself to want. And see what happens. Okay? I really hope this helped. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. And I'm always here for you. If you want for me to clarify any doubt, I'm here. I'm listening to all of you. And if you want to start the process, I'm also available here. And just go enjoy yourselves. And remember, you can always get more and more and better and more and better and more. Bye.